All right, bro. These people watch out for me. Like somebody to come plug their amp in over here with the system.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Is there one group of people that sticks out in your mind right now that you met on the road? Navajos?
Yeah, they won't pass up a bicyclist in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what it is about them, but that's what they do. They like, look, give this guy a ride.
Yeah.
And they will. They're Indians, and they're true tribal Indians. They're full-blooded, and they will give you a ride to your destination.
Awesome. So you've always been traveling for a while. Like if you could, like throughout your entire life, it kind of seems like I said, like I was telling you before, it seems like a certain person needs to take a certain person to ride a bike like that. Like if you go back to any time in history, like when you were traveling, your favorite time period ever, when would that be?
Well, I believe I mentioned to you that I actually worked on tuna vessels, commercial tuna vessels and tuna transports. My best travel was to Tahiti, and we left on the 18th of October and arrived in Tahiti on the 7th of November. And well, there was just nothing to explain that. It was incredible.
Yeah.
And we picked up skipjack tuna and took it back to Cambridge, Maryland. Here was the deal. It was the 7th day of November, and it was the 9th day of spring in the southern hemisphere, and we brought it back to Cambridge, Maryland. And there was 2.5 feet of snow on the ground. So I went from one extreme to the other, and it was the most incredible experience.
Awesome. So would you say that, like, throughout your life, have you ever had like a mentor, like anybody that you look up to in terms of traveling, or just somebody you met, like kind of like somebody that's taught you a lot of stuff, or have you pretty much just learned
in this town?
Yeah?
Yeah, his name was David Doc Loomis from Jarome, Arizona. He actually passed away less than a year ago. I'm not sure from what, but he was, if you ask anybody in this town, you ask him, did you know David Doc Loomis? And they will say, yes, I did.
Awesome. All right, so closing out the interview, do you have, like, if you were to talk to any of the young people now, like looking to travel, like in terms of like advice you give, there's one solid thing that you could like pass on to tell other travelers, what would that be?
Be safe.
Always be safe?
Be careful.
In terms of what?
Who you speak with, who you deal with, who you come in contact with. It's important that you do a little bit more than just feel for somebody in the beginning. It's important that you get to your destination, and that is the most important thing. Point A to point B.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. So while this is fresh in my mind, just got done talking to Doug. My battery's getting ready to die. Like, it'll probably die as I'm doing this right now, but I wanted to hurry up and get the finished questions out of the way. I didn't want to stop halfway through. But anyways, the reason why he started riding a bike was because he got a DUI 9 years ago, and he ended up seeing how much he was saving on gas and insurance and everything, so he decided to start riding a bike. And what else did he talk about? Oh, like that showed him like how he was spending money on his credit cards and everything too, and he just quit doing that and started traveling. What else did he talk about? Just that he uses libraries a lot to get online, and that's how I'll probably check out the videos. And he had a really nice compliment to me. He said I made his day, and that he could just tell that I had good camaraderie, and that like I was doing the interviews is like to better myself and other people. And what else did he say? Oh, and then I told him that like he made my day as well, because like as you know from my videos from traveling Sedona and Jarome, that the places were kind of touristy and wasn't really my thing, but hanging out with him, like that's obviously pretty cool. But check out this view. It's kind of scary, really. It just drops off.